What is it you see as you look on this scene? Do you sense the life, the presence of the ocean, the waves, the rocks, and the trees? There are so many levels our awareness can access. Ultimately, on the deepest level, all that our eyes look upon is pure consciousness, manifesting as form. I'm Micah Sanger, a painter and visionary artist. I have found through extended silent meditation in my splendid natural surroundings the dynamic, ongoing relationship between art and science, specifically the thoughts of the more intuitive theoretical physicists. With their inspiration and genius, I am crossing the bridge of what is seen on the surface into the subatomic nature of life, of consciousness itself, creating a multi-dimensional experience for my audience. This exhibition contains some highlights of my painting career, alongside excerpts of quotes of these great theoretical physicists, which in itself proves my theory that life is a wondrous miracle, full of more consciousness than meets the eye. Chico Buttes. Freeman Dyson said, "Scientifically speaking, a butterfly is at least as mysterious as a superstring. When something ceases to be mysterious, it ceases to be of absorbing concern to scientists. Almost all the things scientists think and dream about are mysterious." Still lifes. Albert Einstein said, "What we have called matter is energy, whose vibration has been so lowered as to be perceptible to the senses. There is no matter." By the Bay. Erwin Schrödinger said, "Our perceiving self is nowhere to be found in the world picture, because it itself is the world picture." Downtown. Albert Einstein said, "A human being is part of the whole called by us universe, a part limited in time and space. He experiences himself, his thoughts and feelings, as something separate from the rest, a kind of optical delusion of his consciousness." Peninsula. Brian Randolph Green said, "The world of the everyday suddenly seemed nothing but an inverted magic act, lulling its audience into believing in the usual, familiar conceptions of space and time, while the astonishing truth of quantum reality lay carefully guarded by nature's sleights of hand." Saddle. Transition of perception. Stephen Hawking said, "Holography encodes the information in a region of space into a surface one dimension lower." Beyond self-referential tactics. John Archibald Wheeler said, "In order to more fully understand this reality, we must take into account other dimensions of a broader reality. Crossing the stream. Richard P. Feynman said, "The internal machinery of life, the chemistry of the parts, is something beautiful, and it turns out that all life is interconnected with all other life." San Ildefonso. Richard P. Feynman said, "Our imagination is stretched to the utmost, not as in fiction, to imagine things which are not really there, but just to comprehend those things which are there." Energy, matter, space, time, and consciousness. Brian Randolph Green said, "Relativity changes our basic intuitions that you've built up from everyday experience. It says your experience of time is not what you think it is, that time is malleable. Your experience of space is not what you think it is. It can stretch and shrink." Space, the interpretation of the unified field. Michio Kaku said, "In the beginning, God said, 'Let the four-dimensional divergence of an anti-symmetric second-rank tensor equal 0, and there was light." Flat Rock. David Bohm said, "Space is not empty and is the ground for the existence of everything, including ourselves. The universe is not separate from this cosmic sea of energy." Boy in Frenchtown. Fritjof Capra said, "Quantum theory has abolished the notion of fundamentally separated objects and has come to see the universe as an interconnected web of physical and mental relationships whose parts are only defined through the connections to the whole." Sausalito. Erwin Schrödinger said, "Quantum physics thus reveals a basic oneness of the universe." Dinner party. Erwin Schrödinger said, "Multiplicity is only apparent. In truth, there is only one mind." Lady Dancers. David Bohm said, "The notion of a separate organism is clearly an abstraction, as is also its boundary. Underlying all this is unbroken wholeness." Russian Gulch. Albert Einstein said, "There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle." Mendocino Storm. Niels Bohr said, "In the great drama of existence, we are audience and actors at the same time."